Hey, yo, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Hostile Hot Sauce. And today we're gonna be making hot honey chipotle chicken sandwiches. Okay, we're gonna show you what you need. This one is not super hard, but it's not super easy too. So a good amount of ingredients, but we're gonna show you how to make a really good chicken sandwich. We'll hope to keep it simple as enough. Let's check out the ingredients. Okay, of course, for the sauces, we're gonna be using, for this one, we're gonna be using pineapple chipotle and Hostile's hot honey. These will be our main sauce ingredients. For our flour mix, we're gonna be having some paprika, some garlic powder, some onion powder, and for this one, I'm gonna throw a little bit of smoked paprika, some salt, and of course, you gotta get your flour, get that gluten. For our batter mix, we're gonna have some of this cold skull. Now, this is where it all goes in the buttermilk thing. I think in Danish they call it can of milk, but you can see that it's 45% can of milk. This other one, 45%. The other can of milk in the store here in Denmark is very thin. So you need to find something thicker, and this is perfect. Got a little bit of lemon in it, and it'll give it a little acidic to it. So we're gonna make our own special batch. This is gonna be amazing. This is where we're gonna mix the spice up and show you how to make a real spicy batter. So we'll get to that. But get yourself one of these ones if you wanna make the buttermilk, real thick stuff. Cold school. And for our coleslaw, you need some of the cabbage, you need some mayo, some sugar, we got some chili flake, and a couple of the more spices and peppers, so some salt and stuff. And I got a little bit of my own chili vinegar. You can use apple cider vinegar, which I recommend. And I like a little bit of a sweeter coleslaw, so we'll make the homemade coleslaw too. For our main ingredients, of course, you need a piece of chicken. We got our brioche burger bun. This is really nice and sweet. And your oil, and we got a little bit of pickles to top it off. So yeah, that's about it. Let's start making this sandwich. Yeah. Okay, we got our buttermilk. Look at that. You see how thick that is? Look at that. That's the good stuff. Ooh, we got that. And this is where it's gonna get special. This, guys, right here, is where we're gonna take this to the next level and turn it spicy. You get your pineapple chipotle, you're gonna get a good amount. We got a good amount in there. And of course, we're gonna mix it up. As you can see, that batter now has now turned color. That tastes amazing already. Got a little bit of heat, but what I wanna get is some little bit of more smoke in there. So I'm gonna hit it with some smoked paprika. And you can find this, it's not super easy to find, but just throw your regular ingredients in it. Some onion powder, and some garlic powder in here. All right, these were brand new, sorry. All right, got those open. Now hit it with some garlic. Okay, let me give this a nice whisk. You wanna get your chicken in here, let it stay in here. This looks absolutely amazing. Look at that. Taste it, huh? Ooh, it's got some heat. That's perfect. So we got our batter ready, and now we need to make sure that we get our chicken in there. I wanna tenderize a little bit. We got a fat piece, so I'm gonna tenderize this up a little bit, and we're gonna then rest it in here for a little bit while we do everything else. So we get our chicken. We're gonna tenderize this one. And this is fried chicken. You're gonna get dirty, my brother. So you just wanna give it you wanna start from the bottom and don't hit it too hard, but just a little bit, you know? Just kinda come around like that. Look at that. Look at that bend piece. Smoosh it out. Get it a little harder on the end. Oh, that's gonna be a good piece right there. That's a fat piece of chicken too. I'm gonna hit the other side. Let's give it a little bit. That's gonna make a mean, that's gonna make a mean piece of chicken right there. We got that in. And then we're gonna throw this in our batter. Look at that, oh my God. We're gonna keep that in there for a little bit. Look at that, oh my God, okay. We're gonna put this away. We're gonna move this cutting board, gotta wash up, and we'll be right back. Okay, gotta get your flour. Get a nice amount if you're making a lot. So We get our flour in there, our salt. We get our smoked paprika. And you want a lot of this, man, you know. We are gonna be doing a sauce dip after, so the seasoning isn't on the flour isn't too crazy, but if you wanna make some good fried chicken, then you better season that thing up. So we get a good amount. Show you some garlic powder in there too. You know, but a lot of paprika, that's what's gonna give you that red, that real red when you see it really red. So let's hit it with a little bit more paprika. But we're gonna dip this in some our sauce after, so and then just mix it up. You know what? We're gonna be getting dirty. This is fried chicken, man. You gotta get in there and you gotta get your hands dirty, you guys. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty, you know? It's fried chicken time, man. It's like an explosion goes off in your kitchen when you're making this stuff. Yeah, you almost see that flour looks almost reddish, you know? So I'm gonna hit it with a little more paprika. But as you can see, let's hit it with just a little more paprika. That's nice. So there's some paprika. Yeah, mix, 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 mix. All right. So our flour is done, and that's what we're gonna coat the chicken in after it's been dipped in the batter. Ooh, yes, messy time. Okay, now let's move on to making the, I got washed up again. Let's move on to making the mayos and the coleslaw. Okay, so we're gonna make the coleslaw. Homemade coleslaw, so much better than the stuff at the stores. We're gonna just make a little bit because we don't need too much. It's just one sandwich, but usually I make a whole head of coleslaw. So, you know, you can get really creative with the coleslaw. Maybe we make another video how to make that. I can make a really good one. But, you know, with carrots in it and red cabbage and all that. But we're going to keep it simple today, you know. So we'll get it in here. We just cut it up. And then now we'll make our dressing. Get some mayo. Get it in here. Get a good amount. See about, yeah. I got about 3 tablespoons. We want to get our sugar in there. Coleslaw sugar, I like it sweet. I like when it's got a sweetness to it. So hit some sugar, just eyeball it. This is also one last thing. Yeah, this is not going to be a super duper coleslaw recipe. Just a little bit of garnish for the chicken sandwich, you know. So you can get some chili flake in this too. I think that will be really nice. If you have it, if you don't worry. You make it whatever way you want. You could just have salt, pepper, vinegar, and yeah, and the mayonnaise, and it's pretty much good. And the sugar. Don't forget the sugar. So let me get a little more. Actually, I'm gonna hit it because I got it and hit the smoked paprika. And then of course, we got to get some more of that pineapple chipotle in this. So just a touch, because we are gonna have more. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, so nice. And then we're gonna have, I got a special homemade chili vinegar I've been sitting on, so I'm gonna get that in there. Okay, you guys, we're back. And I would say use apple cider vinegar because you don't have this, but I do. This is been sitting here for a couple months. This is a Reaper infused vinegar that I got. So I wanna use this today inside the coleslaw. Give it a little more deeper spice. So let's get that back in the coleslaw. What did I do with oh, there we go. Oh my God, let's see. This is going to be, I can smell it. It's been sitting for about 3 months. So this is gonna get really, really good. Let's check it out. Oh, wow, man. So I got my thing, take it out of here, put it in here. We just need a little bit. Don't need too much of it, you know? So, all right, let's get this thing out of here and let's get back to making that coleslaw. You see that? So check out, we're gonna get this chili vinegar in it. Reaper vinegar, I guess. Woo. Let's mix this up. Make that coleslaw. We're making sure we're putting layers and layers of heat. I'm just gonna touch more. And it looks good, it looks really good already. I'm glad I used the Reaper, but you guys use apple cider vinegar. Please don't, unless you want to make your own chili, Reaper vinegar. Okay, yeah, and of course, we just poured over the coleslaw. Get your coleslaw nice and covered. I mean your cabbage. How about that? Make a mess. Yep, gonna need the whole thing. And I know we're eyeballing it, but I'll try to give you guys a clean recipe. We post in the link, so you guys, if you want to follow step by step. But that's the thing about being creative when you want to cook. You guys don't be slaves to the recipe. Have fun, enjoy them, add things, take things out, do what you want to do. We're just here to show you guys how to get the deepness of the spicy into cooking, you know, to your food that you make. That looks great. That looks absolutely great. So we're gonna set that aside, and we're gonna start prepping our chicken. Now we're gonna dip it, we're gonna flour it, and then we're gonna fry it. We're back to our dirty station with our raw chicken and our powder, and we've just been marinating now for some time. Look at that. That looks absolutely amazing. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna, boom, you're gonna get it in the powder. You're gonna get in there. This is where you gotta get messy, you guys. And I'm gonna do it because that's what cooking's all about. It's not being afraid about getting dirty and getting your hands in there. But, you know, it's important to kind of mush all that in there, get it in there. So, man, that looks really good though already. We get that piece in, kind of open it up, make sure all those little areas get it. Yes, you're gonna get dirty, and that is the purpose of cooking, right? So we're gonna get all that in there. You see that in there? And I'll mush it in there good. Now we're gonna take this also to the next level again. Look at that. Oh, that looks great. That's a good piece of fried chicken. We're not gonna stop. We want this extra, extra crispy. You could be done here, but we're not done. We're gonna double dip this boy. Let me wash my hands, I'll be right back. I'm back, I'm washed up, and of course, we're gonna double dip this, and we're gonna use my special little technique. We're gonna double dip it in an egg batter for the last second crip. This is gonna get it even a little crispier, you know? I love doing this, I love an egg. My boy Leroy, shout out to Leroy. Back home, he showed me this 20 years ago, you know? So, you get that egg, and of course, we're gonna season it a little bit up. We're gonna hit a little bit with the batter. We're gonna hit a little more with the batter, and of course, this is where you're gonna really get the richness and the deepness of some layers of spice. And that's what the show is all about, like I'm saying, is to really get that in there. You see that? Look at that. So we have made a second. It's gonna get messy again. Man, that looks good. I can't taste that one. So let's get this back in. Ooh, it's such a big piece. I don't know if we're gonna feel it. Oh well, we're gonna make it happen. This is the part where you get messy. Look at that, you guys. Look at the top layer. Look at that. Now that is the money shot. Another layer with all, this is a secret I shouldn't be showing you guys. Look at that with the egg on top. Look at that. Oh my God, now we're gonna do it again. This is gonna be a nice breaded piece of chicken. Let me tell you that. It's massive now. I would just almost doubled it in size or something. So that is coated. That is gonna be a monster chicken sandwich. I think you can cut this piece into two, you guys. I was gonna buy a smaller piece of chicken, but I was like, man, let's go big. Let's go big and let's make a big ass chicken sandwich. It's not gonna even fit on that piece of bread, but it's gonna be great. Okay, once again, you're gonna get dirty. That's how it is to make fried chicken. I'm gonna wash up. I love it. I love it. It's like playing in slime or something. I'll wash up. We'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're gonna make the hot sauce topping with it. We're gonna get some of that pineapple chipotle left over. And this recipe almost used a whole bottle, but it's worth it. And then we're gonna get the hot honey in the actual hot sauce. This is gonna take it up a next level. This is gonna really bring a thickness, a creaminess to the actual, ooh, look at that. Wow. Okay, we're just gonna hit it like that, and we're gonna brush it on after. So look at that. That's gonna give it a sweetness and a really good taste. Okay, now we're gonna jump back over. Now we need to fry up our chicken. We got our oil. It's about at 165, 170. Perfect temp, not too hot, but hot enough so you get a good fry on that. So we're gonna get our chicken in there, And this is the part where you gotta wanna make sure you don't go in too deep. Look at that. I mean, yeah, too fast so you don't splatter everywhere, right? Hot oil, brother. I'll burn some of that off. And that's a nice piece right there. Look at that, it's huge. Almost covers it all. So we'll probably do 3 minutes on this side, another 3 minutes on that side. Check to see how far it is. You can really tell by how, if you have the right temperature, you'll see by how golden it is and everything. So let me get this back in here so we can monitor how hot the thing is. Get it right up to the right temp. Whoo, come check that out. Come check that out. That looks good. This is the best part, frying the chicken, man. Okay. It's a nice temperature. Like I said, we're gonna set a timer. Set your timer, monitor it. Don't walk away too long. Make sure that you are watching your chicken. All right, let's get that bad boy flipped. Ooh, nice. Okay, we'll give this a few more minutes on the other side. I got another 3 minutes. Okay, guys, this bad boy is done. We're gonna set it here and we're gonna let it rest. Wow, I think it's massive. I think it can make 2 pieces of fried chicken sandwiches. Careful, don't burn yourself, my brother. Okay, guys, there you have it. There is a beautifully massive piece of fried chicken. Okay, guys, all we gotta do now left is to assemble the sandwich. So we're gonna throw on our buns. We're gonna toss these on our flat iron grill over there. You can just do them in a pan or an oven, whatever you want. So we'll toss them over there right now. Okay, we're gonna hit a little bit of butter. Of course, look at that boy. Get that in there. First, we're gonna get our buns. We're gonna toss them in there. Yes, sir. All right, you guys, let's flip these. Let's get these over. Nice. Get a little cook on this side. Get these buns ready to go. Okay, we're back. We got our buns nice and toasted. Oh my God, this looks good. Okay, we're gonna hit it with a little bit of the mayo. Get a little bit of mayo. It's our bottom bun. So we're gonna grab this, get this nice and smooth. That's perfect. And of course, you guys, it's Hostile hot sauce. We're gonna still get a little bit of that Chipotle on top, right? Okay, boom. Now this is the best part, right? Well, let's not forget, actually, first let me get some of these, I got these beautiful pickles. So there, Samsu ones. I've been to the island, beautiful island. Shout out to Samsu. Let's get some of these pickles on there. See, I was gonna cut them. I think let's just lay them like that. Oh, can we fit 2? Let's just go 2 then. I was gonna go 3, but oh well. We got 2, we got our bottom layer, and of course, this is the part right here. Okay, so we're gonna hit it with some hot sauce right now. We're gonna drizzle on it, look at that. So we're gonna drizzle that bad boy. And of course, we're gonna brush it. Look at that. Look at that. That's our hot honey chipotle. And we're gonna take it, look at that, and we're gonna flip it here. Ooh. And of course, we're not gonna stop there. We're gonna get some more on top of this burger. Look at that. That looks amazing. I'm hungry. Look at this bad boy. This thing is massive. You guys, we gotta get more sauce on it. It needs to just be dripping with that hot honey chipotle. Wow. This is good. I'm getting hungry. I'm mouth watering. When I see the hot sauce go on, that's when it's on. Okay, you guys, that looks really good to me. And of course, for our top bun, we're gonna hit it with our coleslaw that we made. Wow, okay, just get a little bit in the middle. I think right there's perfect. I hate when they put too much. Does anyone feel the same way? That's a perfect amount for me right there. So we just add a nice little bit, and this is, okay guys, this is the part. So we got our top bun, and take a look at that. Wow, that is a monster chicken sandwich. You cannot buy that at the fast food. Let me tell you that. Okay, you guys, there's a sandwich. Oh my God. Take a look at this monster. I could barely pick it up. It is a beast, yo. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Okay, you guys, you know we gotta do the honor, so I gotta take a bite, right? Cheers, you guys. Woo! I don't even know where to start, you know? Oh my God. That was so sweet, smoky, creamy. You cannot get that anywhere else. Don't miss out. You guys gotta make that. I know it's a long recipe, but it's so worth it. There it is, you guys. Hostile Hot Sauce, cooking with Hostile Hot Sauce. Hot honey Chipotle chicken sandwich. Man, I'm gonna get a second bite of this. I know my cameraman wants to eat some of this right now too. I see the look in his eyes, bro. Look at that thing, wow. That's bomb. Okay guys, thanks for watching the episode. Definitely make that recipe, it is amazing. Tasted great. We got a lot of cool new episodes coming out. Thanks for staying tuned, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.